man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, yo, what is poppin', people? Yo, what's poppin', people? Yo, it's Abu back here, yo. It's Abu back here, aka Lames Kabu, yo. We back here in the 98 Point Lames Cafe. Y'all can clearly see right above me. Y'all already know how it is. Y'all already know what we about to do, obviously. Another reaction video for the day, yo, dudes. Like I said, sometimes I'll be getting tongue twisted when I'll be doing this. Hey, makeshift intro of mine. What can I say, bro? That's just how we do. But yo, dudes, today we got a ViniiTube video that's just been dropped, and y'all already know ViniiTube be putting out some of the dopest anime compilations that I be seeing for sure, Shout out to ViniiTube. Shout out to ViniiTube. Shout out to ViniiTube for sure. The video is called Best Isekai Anime with Overpowered Main Characters. Hey man, and just from the cover, it looked like they got World's Finest Assassin. But hey man, I have not finished that as of yet, but will be soon for sure. Will be soon. But yo, let's just get right up into this. Hold up, give me 2 seconds, because I'm actually pretty excited to see what's up with this. Man, I don't really be watching too many Isekais, but hey man, the one that I'm currently watching, World's Greatest Assassin, it's pretty dang good. Man, reincarnation, but hey man, what can I say, bro? But yo, so without any further ado, so I can stop my rambling on, let's get right into this video, shall we? Oh man. Why for a second now I thought I was looking at Mikey from Tokyo Revengers, bro. Hey yo, M Turbo, yo, how you doing, my guy?
Powered characters in anime, I'd like to refine things just a little bit. How about we talk about what I think are the top shows that feature an overpowered protagonist? Okay, so before we do this, let's get some
that strawberry lemonade, bro.
First. When I mean overpowered, what I mean is something more literal in meaning to the word. So yeah, super geniuses and gamer pros don't count. Sorry, Sora. Oh, and we're only going to be covering Isekai titles too, so sorry, Godsuya. So with those qualifiers in, which shows make the cut?
Your vid's coming soon. Hey man, let me know what's popping with it, my guy. Cautious Hero, I have not heard of this.
Now, here's something that I haven't talked about much. Quite the surprising thing, considering how much I actually enjoyed Cautious Hero, both for its catchy
matter of fact,
complete with the meme
this dude looks familiar.
And its hilarious characteristic dynamic between our hero and
yo son, oh my goodness, I recognize that dude now. Yo son, he was slapping the ish. Yo son, it was in this one anime compilation that I was just watching the other day, bro. If y'all haven't watched it, watch it, bro. It was what was it called? Ultimate Thought Slayers in anime, bro. If you haven't watched that, watch it. That was hilarious, bro. Like, yo, this dude was just left and right, bro.
Just kidding. Sorry, Restarte. Anyway, as the title implies, the gimmick of this isekai is our hero, Seiya, being the type of person who's overly cautious. Over-leveling, overstocking on items, nothing may seem to be enough precaution for him before diving in a twist that makes him completely different from most overpowered protagonists that go gung-ho. That's basically the gist of
I might have to watch this, though, for sure.
Joke. What I like about the series is that it's quite different from the usual action isekai, in that it leans heavier on comedy.
I'm so sorry for pausing this again. Yo, dude. Nah, y'all would be laughing just as much if y'all had seen I'm Turbo, bro. You should have seen this man. This man was literally, he was slapping the dog ish out of these chicks. Yo, son. It's not even funny, but it's hilarious at the same time. It's crazy.
Jerk-ass personality might not be for everyone, but it creates a fun dynamic between him and his goddess companion.
I gotta watch this.
You do get to learn more about him and what brought about his cautious personality later on, so stay tuned for that. Overall, one of the more light-hearted isekai on the list, Cautious Hero is a show that I definitely recommend.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out for sure.
Next up, we take you to Little Garden, a world of fantasy creatures governed by one rule. Conflicts are decided in the form of gift games. Black Rabbit has summoned our heroes, 3 teenagers with their own slew of attitude problems in the real world, to help deal with the ever-creeping threat from
Internet's weird.
Sound familiar?
Feel that.
Of course it does. Problem Children, as many people called it, can be viewed as a proto no game, no life. The key difference, however, besides the makeup of the main cast, can be seen in the protagonist. Whereas No Game No Life had a super genius male protagonist, Problem Children's male protagonist is someone who prefers to punch his problems away. And who wouldn't when you've got the literal...
I haven't watched this one neither, but...
Both protagonists have that smug, edgy flair regardless.
It's not looking too bad.
It is a fun watch, but I think it suffered from being too short. 10 episodes is quite few.
Yeah, that is
standards.
That is pretty sure. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
Boom had yet to start when it aired, so there's that to keep in mind too.
Yo, M Turbo, do what you gotta do, my guy. Do what you gotta do. Appreciate you even coming through, though.
We're not leaving games quite yet because our next entry is Overlord.
Another one which I've heard a lot of good things about but have not watched.
Nothing lasts forever. Even the most popular games will eventually meet their downfall and end. It may seem miles away, but it is inevitable. What happens when the harrowing time of partying finally comes and the last service of a
I've heard a lot of good things about Overlord, but haven't watched it.
Soul who decides to try it out only to find out that the end merely marks a new beginning when the denizens of the video game world come to life. Oh, and it's got a whole new Lich appearance as well to complete the look. With demonic denizens looking to serve you and a surprising new power that allows you to do whatever you want, what is next to do? Conquest, of course. There's a whole new world to rule over and conquer, and the now rechristened Ainz only has his sights set on world domination. While it's not unpopular by any means, Overlord has seen better days. I mean, it's half a decade old, so that is to be expected. Still, with new seasons coming and picking up excitement every now and then, we can expect to see more and more of the ever-amazing Ainz and his loyal subjects. I'm particularly excited for the 4th season, which will be coming out later this year.
I'd heard something about Overlord like taking place in like a game or something like that, but I don't really know too much about that, man. Shoot, if anybody's watched it, let me know what's up with it.
This year's Tsukimichi finds its way to the list. Tsukimichi can be seen as one of those meme shows. We have a protagonist banished for being ugly of all things.
Meme show, huh?
The meme harem is full of quirky characters, and while the
banned
plot's
for being ugly?
I feel that it, as well as the world building,
Son,
are hardly the main
that's
focus
wild.
or the draw of the show.
Knock off One Piece. Yo, son, I'm weak, bro. I'm weak. Alright, man. I know I love my One Piece for sure.
Konosuba to be established as a face of a subgenre gets the job done well enough. At some points, it seems to be by the books, but isn't afraid to try something new once in a while. Just that it also tends to go back to playing safe in the comfort zone of most isekai quite often. If you want something with intense action sequences that have serious visual effects piled on top explosions and lots of shouting, you're probably looking for something else. However, if you're up for a funny isekai that doesn't take itself too seriously and seems to have fun parodying things, you can consider this part of your watch list. I hope you've been having fun with the anime recommendations so far. If you have, I also hope that you'll take the time to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel too.
I don't know what the heck that was, but sheesh.
Ari is what I'd say the poster child for revenge stories looks like. Betrayed by his classmates and left to die, bullied kid Hajime has to crawl his way back up from the depths of the abyss. Oh, and along the way he turns into Kaneki by consuming monster flesh. Picks up a vampire wife as he fights his way back to the surface too. With descriptions that wild, it's clear as day what Ari is trying to be. It's not trying to be pretentious or pretend that it's anything but a revenge story, a very edgy and chuny one at that, but for me, that's part of the charm. The show knows its identity and goes full throttle with it. You got Hajime and his harem,
does look
which
like
at some points
Kaneki.
looks like an edgy version of the Konosuba trio, taking on all
From
challenges
Tokyo
as they
Ghoul.
venture out to unlock the mysteries of the world. And nothing, not demon lords, nor armies numbering the thousands, not the most treacherous traps and monsters the dungeon can field, nothing.
I know I've heard about this before.
Season 1 did become
I know I definitely heard about this.
The laughable CG, but it's an enjoyable ride, and there's nowhere to go but up for the 2nd season, which is airing very soon.
Sheesh. Yo, M Turbo, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it today, only because I got a whole bunch of videos planned specifically for today, but I will definitely let you know when,
that it didn't disappoint.
or if anything changes.
So what is pretty much what it says in the title. The protagonist dies, wakes up as a spider, and now she suddenly finds herself in one of the most intense fights for survival. Being a puny spider is not the easiest thing in the world, but when the rest of the world seems to be out to get you, that's difficulty turned to max. Before, I compared the series
reincarnation
to
Isekai,
of both series
but
come
as a
from
spider.
different areas. Yes, Gumoko does eventually become an overpowered character, and watching her journey was a joy. However, I feel that Gumoko doesn't have that underdog charisma. It could be the wittiness, but there's just something that makes you unable to resist rooting for Kumoko as the plucky heroine in her dangerous road to become strong. This is quite a middle-of-the-road isekai if I were looking at it from a critical lens, but it's a damn enjoyable one at that. Oh, and don't mind the CG that much either. We've just scraped the absolute bottom of the barrel of anime CG with Arifureta, so what could possibly go wrong with this one? Coming up is Drifters.
Drifters. See, I was supposed to watch this a long time ago.
Pulled from their timelines and brought together to do battle. No, I'm not talking about the Fate.
Yo, M Turbo, no problem, my guy.
More underrated isekai out there. It really deserves more love, and I think a lot of you would love it. It's got the likes of Oda Nobunaga taking on Jean d'Arc in an insane battle royale of unprecedented proportions. It's as whack as it sounds, and it's a whole lot of fun. Edgy, dark and violent. That's what attracted the few to Drifters back when it aired, but I'd like to also give some appreciation to the comedic moments that serve to tell us not to take this show too seriously, giving much needed breaks between the combat scenes, which are for me some of the most glorious looking and intense I've ever seen in isekai anime. Come for the stylish fights, leave with some new knowledge on history. Sounds like a good proposition there, doesn't it, right? It's supposed to have more coming, and I'm excited to see more Drifters. Unfortunately, the project seems to be stuck in limbo right now, and that really is quite sad.
I would have never imagined that Drifters was an
Isekai. Also make an appearance on this list.
But hey, man, you see what I mean? Yeah, see what I mean? World's finest assassin, right here. I'm not finished with it,
an assassin
but hey, man,
perks and downsides. Whereas you get immense rewards for successful elimination of targets, you also perpetually get a crosshair on your
Hey, yo,
flag.
Bob, yo, what's pop my dog?
As our protagonist finds out. However, reincarnating in front of a goddess and given a second chance at life due to his skills while living, our hero is given his highest stakes assassination yet. The goddess brings him back as Lug, and his task is to eliminate a hero gone rogue. Assassin Isekai, as my friends and I call it, ended up becoming the surprise treasure of the fall season. From the guy who made Redo of Healer, we all expected some typical power fantasy with a lot of popcorn entertainment and fan service. Instead, we got treated to one of the best Isekai 2021 has to offer. The characters, especially the girls,
you gotta appreciate Bob for hitting them with the C's in the chat for sure, bro.
Having quite interesting backgrounds, thoroughly charmed us, and the ever-growing mystery about the goddess and Lug's quest had us anticipating more. It's a shame the anime covered so little ground because it's so good, but the anime team sure crafted the adaptation with love and care. All the more reason for everyone to check out the books or hope for a second season, which looks like it's gonna happen.
Sheesh. It's really looking good so far, though, how I'm watching when I'm watching it.
We look at the time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Why does this sound familiar? The time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Anime, I'd say that slime is a contender somewhere. It's not that the show started out mediocre, not by a long shot. It started out quite intriguing and exciting, but when the second season came, everyone was quite simply blown away.
Excuse me, y'all.
The quality had gone up, the twists had become more high stakes, and of course, Rimuru became a lot stronger, officially making him one of the most overpowered characters of 2021. Honestly speaking, there's just some sort of magic with this show. At first glance, you'd really think it's a
This really sounds so familiar.
But every episode just kept me wanting the next one. The fights are cool, and when the show decides to slow down and shift to social commentary mode, I also found myself wanting to know more. It may be nowhere as heavy and all in the some of the more serious shows.
Ninja-like type guy, yeah, the world's finest assassin dude.
Dramatic social commentary decently well, considering its primary genre. If you're looking for an isekai with some of the most visually spectacular fights, Slime is probably your jam. Of course, if you're there to revel at the awesomeness of Rimuru or enjoy your healthy dose of fantasy world waifus, you can also pick this show up. Absolutely no regrets guaranteed.
Alright, so like I said, I have not watched this, but it definitely sounds very familiar.
Now, let me ask you, which of the isekai shows is your favorite and why? Leave your answers in the comment section for everyone to see.
That world's finest assassin
hitting and overpowered protagonists all
so
day.
far.
Perhaps the video got you interested in checking out the rest of what I have. In that case, don't hesitate to check out the rest of the channel to find more videos that might pique your interest. You can also support the channel through my Patreon and Instagram.
Dope video.
Both linked in the comment section.
Dope video. You said we're Naruto? Hold up. Ah, dang. I just plain like skipped it. He said, we're Naruto. Man, would Naruto be considered as an isekai? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, like, technically, not really, no. But it is what it is. But yo, dudes, hold up. Let me leave this video a like, though. Shout out to ViniiTube. Shout out to ViniiTube for sure. But yo, dudes, and here we are back in the cafe like we never left because obviously That's how we do, people. That's how we do. But yo, dudes, like I said, I've got 20 videos planned for today. 20 videos. Best believe it. Come on now. Best believe it. So by the time it hits 12, or at the very least, like, no, not even 12, like 9 p.m. or something like that, like later tonight, you already know, I should have 20 videos out on the channel. From today, I've already completed 3. This is my 3rd one right over here. But yo, first things first, appreciate everyone for coming through. Appreciate you guys for being over here. M Turbo and Bob for sure. Appreciate everyone who watches this video. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. But yo, dudes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe, press the bell, share, do all that good stuff, because y'all already know what direction we go in. That's obviously up, people. Come on now, y'all already know. But yo, dudes, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Be easy, be safe, have a great one, and peace.